What's up, Taurus? How you doing today? Today we are doing a general reading for the sign of Taurus for the end of September. My name is Ruthie. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I'm so grateful to be here to share these messages with you today. Spirit has some stuff that needs to come through. My videos are timeless, so whenever this finds you, there is a message here for you. There are no coincidences. Let's jump into it. We're going to start with a prayer and some cleansing of the space and divine spirit, archangels, guardian angels, ancestors. Please be with us today in all that we do. Please be with us today in this reading. May everyone involved be with peace, love, and calm. Please allow all the messages to come through clearly and precisely so I may deliver them accurately with so much grace, honor, and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. We're going to start with a card from the Inner Child Oracle. Spirit, Divine Spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus for the end of September? What do we have for Taurus for the end of September, Spirit, please? Thank you. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Maybe the number 8 is significant to some of you. Number 8 is also infinity. So this is a really important message, Taurus. Choose yourself today. I feel like we should choose ourselves every day. You know, depending on your current situation, sometimes it's really hard to do. You know, you have kids, if you have a significant other, whatever is going on in your life, it's hard to sometimes choose yourself. You know, there's addictions, there is just self-doubt, there's so many things, and there's so much that's coming up for people. And it's just really important to always choose yourself. Let's get into the book. Our inner child has always been sensitive to a promise broken, a desire disregarded, or a hope lost. It is paramount that we show our inner child, and by default, our present selves, that they are important to us through our actions. Ask yourself, what does it look like for your inner child to be important to you today, this week, this month, and this year? Write down your answers on a piece of paper. Some of these answers might be overwhelming or seem unattainable, and that's okay. Look at your answers and make a list of ways you can show yourself that you are important every day. Try to distill your weekly, monthly, and yearly answers into a 10 or 15-minute daily task. For example, if your yearly answer is to write a book, then a daily task could be to write 200 words each day. Once you have your list, write each task down on a small piece of paper, folding each one and placing it into a bowl or a similar container. Pick one item each day to do for yourself. Make sure you practice celebrating yourself after each task has been completed. Is there aspects of yourself that you feel that might not be worthy or praise, or accomplishments that you feel are not good enough? If so, give yourself praise. No matter how insignificant your accomplishments may seem to you, when you give yourself praise, do so with the enthusiasm of a proud parent when presented with a masterpiece from a toddler. You know, this is so true, you guys. We don't give ourselves enough credit. We truly don't. We don't give ourselves enough praise. We just blow things over as, well, that's our responsibility. That's what we're supposed to do. And, you know, regardless if it's a responsibility or not, the fact that you show up every day to do whatever it is you're doing, give yourself some grace, give yourself some praise. You deserve a pat on the back. Everybody deserves to feel important, but we don't need outside validation to make us feel important. We need to validate ourselves. And I feel like we just don't do that enough. And that's why we're always looking for it outside of ourselves. Okay? So let's pull a card from the Monology deck. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September, please? What messages do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Too many. Go again. Okay, there it is. We have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So the new moon is all about new, right? Um, the full moon we release, new moon we put our intentions in. So Pisces is an emotional sign. It's a water sign. It's very psychic. It's very connected. It's the fish. It's the ocean. It's emotions. We're gonna get into the book with this one. But meditation is absolutely imperative. It is what that is choosing yourself. And I feel like if that is something that you can do for yourself every day, even for 5 minutes, it is something that you most absolutely should be doing. With meditation, you become clear, you become patient, you become more in control of the thoughts that run through your mind, quieting the mind. And, it takes a while to get there, guys. So if you feel like you're doing it wrong, if you fall asleep during guided meditation, if you just think like, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing, just follow what your heart says. There are no right or wrong ways. You could totally be meditating while you're painting, while you're gardening, while you're doing anything, sitting, staring at a fire. We all have this concept that we got to be like, oh. And although that is great, and I'm not saying don't do that, but we don't have to do that. It's just about sitting and being. It's about being mindful of your body, mindful of what you're feeling, mindful of the thoughts going through your head, and then clearing them out and quieting the mind so that you can receive. So let's go to the card. New moon in Pisces. Okay. Here we go. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment. If that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting, however, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about this manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Use your feelings to guide your way. Logic is not going to work right now, you guys. It's all about feeling. Water signs are all about feelings. We're all about emotions. How do we feel when something is presented to us? How do we feel when we are doing something? So get out of your head and start feeling. And I know a lot of you don't want to feel because you usually don't feel too good or you don't know how to control what you feel. And a lot of people may feel weak if they feel things or what have you. But feeling does not make you weak. It's actually a fucking strength. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you're going to be. Okay? So put that into play if you are a person who's very closed off and suppresses your feelings. It's time to face fears, guys. And fear of emotions is absolutely normal for any sign. okay, for all people. But this is the time. This is absolutely the time because it's facing your fear that's going to stop you from holding back from yourself. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries or depths of emotion, idealism, and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions to run free. Whatever you're feeling as you pull this card is more likely the truth unless you've been kidding yourself somehow. And only you know if that's the case or not. So, Taurus, let's stop being in denial. Let's stop running from our emotions and our feelings, and let's start doing the work, whatever that looks like for you. It is so important, especially this time right now. We are in a major shift. The world is shifting, it's ascending, and no man shall get left behind, so to speak. But, we have free will. So, although spirit will intervene and put obstacles in your place in front of you, forcing you to go within and do the work, for those of you who are just absolutely resistant and just don't do it, well, then that's your free will. That's your free choice. And the results of that is staying in 3D consciousness. So if you're enjoying the world today and all of the chaos and all of the crazy shit and the prices and everything happening, then that is your choice. And by all means, I am nobody here to judge that. However, Spirit has given us an option, and we can ascend to the 5D, which is heaven on earth. We're not going to go somewhere different. We're not going to see things different. Let me take that back. Thank you, Spirit. So we are going to see things different, but in a different aspect. It's like the veil is lifted and everything becomes clear. So what we start seeing in front of us is not the same as what we shed and leave behind. We will jump timelines, okay? And if you found this video, I feel like for the majority of you, you're on your way there. Something is happening in your life that is got you shook up and you're not sure what that is. There's plenty of obstacles in your way right now that's got you just freaked out, like what the fuck. For the rest of you, you're shifting. You're shifting. You've jumped timelines. And it's a beautiful time to be alive, people. It really, really is. When you start doing the work and things start opening up to you and you start really realizing and remembering who you are, why you're here, the mission that we really came here for, and well, then you will see that it's limitless. Let's get into some tarot. Spirit, what are the energies for Taurus for this reading? What are the energies for Taurus for this reading for the end of September, Spirit, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What are the energies for Taurus for the end of September for this reading, please? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So Taurus, You guys are being social butterflies. Spirit is saying it's time to go within, go isolate yourself. We got the Hermit in reverse here. The Hermit is isolation. You know, he goes into his cave or what have you, and he just spends this time alone. He's introverted. This is about self discovery, introspection, uh, going within. And it came out in the reverse. So you guys are doing too much. Spirit is saying it's time to go within. It's time to give yourself some you time. Whatever that looks like for you. For everybody, it's different. Maybe you're not so much of a social butterfly as you have kids and maybe a significant other. And life is just busy, busy, busy every day that you don't take time for you. Spirit is saying you must take time for you. And I mean, this couldn't be more clear, you guys. Choose yourself today. Go within, find some you time, no distractions, meditate, contemplate, ask yourself questions, and push yourself through this time right now. The energies are absolutely all over the place. We've had so much going on in space and with astrology. The full moon just passed, lunar eclipse just passed. So you've got to find balance in your life. There's got to be balance in your life, your work life, your personal life, from you time to family time. You've got to find balance, self-control. You might be out of control right now. Things might be just like all over the place for you. There's got to be moderation. Anything you do, do in moderation. Don't be so quick to just be doing everything. You can't do everything, okay? There's got to be some type of self-control. We do have the 10 of air in reverse and the 4 of earth in reverse. So with the 10 of air, there's endings coming. There's the end of a cycle, there's recovery, there is mental freedom, spiritual freedom. But you're out of control. There's a sense of just being everywhere, spending, not having any self-discipline, not being grounded. This is a time to ground yourself, be in control of your emotions, be in control of your actions. Um, and I feel like you're resisting this cycle ending. You're resisting this ending, whatever it is for you that you're feeling right now. I feel like um, for a lot of you, you don't even really understand what's happening, that it's transformation, it's shedding the old skin. So you're in a place of resistance. Thank you, Spirit. You're in a place of resistance here. Instead of just going with the flow, staying in control, you're just let yourself all over the place. Okay. The 10 of airs is the end of a cycle. However, it's in reverse, which means you're delaying this. You're delaying the end of a cycle for you because you're not doing the work. You are resisting. You are avoiding. Okay. And you need to get yourself grounded. You're not grounded. You're all over the place here. You're out of control spending, out of control doing whatever it is that you do. I mean, it could be work. You're probably overworking yourself. Whatever you're doing too much of. And you need to just relax, take a step back, Spirit is saying. Meditate, go within, spend time by yourself. It's what has to be done. It's not easy. And a lot of people are uncomfortable with having to spend time with themselves and asking themselves questions and, you know, getting to know thyself. But it's imperative that you do. We have the King of Earth, but it came out sideways. So you're like toddling is how I feel. You're like here and you're there. You got one foot here and one foot there. It's like you want to change your situation. You are done with your situation. You are done with the struggle. You are done with the obstacles. You are done with the suffering. You are done with whatever that is that life looks like for you right now. And so, like, you've got like, this is your foot. You're like, tap, tap. Oh, I'm taking it back. Tap, I'm taking it back because of fear. And there's success in knowing thyself. That is success. That is the ultimate success, is knowing thyself, knowing who you are, knowing what you represent, knowing what you stand for, being grounded, being connected. And that's where you get confidence. That's where you get passion. That's where you get ideas. That's where you take your best foot forward and say, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. And the king of earth is a king of success, generous, intelligence, connection, totally connected. I mean, he's grounded in every aspect, you see? Okay. The king of earth is, so you see that tree, so beautiful, so full, right? Well, trees' roots are embedded into the ground immensely, and it spreads throughout the land underneath the surface. We can't even see how deep these roots are connected. But it stands there tall and confident, and it's full. It's full. It's got so much leaves on there. That's how long it's been there. It's got so much wisdom and love and shade and what it offers, right? And it's connected. That's the king of earth energy. And you're like back and forth. It's like you're connected, you know things, and you're starting to know more things. You're starting to awaken up to more things, but you just can't seem to put 2 feet in. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Well, you know what? Let me go here. Sorry. Yes. So Spirit is saying the battle is within yourself. This mental battle, this situation that you've got going on here, all these thoughts that you have coming out, all this stress, all this self-doubt, all this anger, all this fear, it's all within yourself. Okay. And you are, it's like you're in reminiscing, you know, you're in, what am I trying to say, Spirit? This cycle, this continuous repetitive cycle of things. Thank you, Spirit. So with the 5 of air here, okay, you see how, first of all, notice the wings behind her. She's very guarded, protected. Her guardian angels are there. Okay, she can't see them. She's so in her head. She's got her arms crossed, which is a physical sign of, you know, detachment. Stay away. I'm guarded. I've got my wall up. Nobody could come past this right here, right? And she's in her mind. You can see that. Now, if you look at the chessboard, her pieces are standing. It's the opponent's pieces are down. Okay. So whatever that battle was, she's already won. Like, she's already overcame all of that shit. Why is she still thinking about it? Why is she still reminiscing? Whether it was a victory or not, for whatever these situations are for you and for everybody that's going to be different, you still already overcame them. Like, your pieces are still standing. Why are you dwelling there? Why are you there? Let it go. Release it. Feel what you need to feel and let it go. There are no mistakes in life, you guys. There are absolutely no mistakes in life. There are only lessons and blessings. Okay? And even the lessons are blessings. I mean, think about it. You needed to learn those lessons to be who you are today, to get you where you are today. You needed to be that person that you were at once upon a time in that situation to get you through that situation. Okay? And you got to be grateful for that. You got to be grateful for every piece of you, even the crust parts of you, because that's who got you through those struggles. That's who got you through those hard times. So embrace that part of you. Don't be shamed. Don't be shamed. Fuck that. No. Embrace those parts of you. I don't care what the situation was. Those parts of you got you through to this point. And if you don't resonate with those parts of you anymore, then it's time to do the work. You go and you meditate, you visualize your younger self. You visualize those parts of you that you are shameful of in your mind's eye, and you go hug that part of you. Hug that part of you and say, I love you. Thank you for getting me to where the fuck I am right now. Thank you for getting me through. But I no longer need you. You did your job. And I'm so grateful. I release you with love. And then you see in your mind's eye that part of you walking away into the light. That's it. That simple. And sometimes you might have to do it more than once. You know, some of us got some real deep, deep situations, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. But that's a start. And I highly recommend doing that type of meditation. You could do it anywhere. You could do it at any time. There is no right or wrong. Don't put so much thought into what you're doing. Just do it. Just do it. If something comes up for you, you're somewhere or you're having a conversation and somebody brings something up, whatever, and there's some shame that you feel behind that part of who you were in that time, if somebody brings something up or if you think about something, then that part of you, that person, that time of who you were, that's the person that needs hugs and needs love. And you hug that part of you with all of your might, and you see that, and you send them that love from your heart with gratitude, and then you release them. Seriously. And the shit works, you guys. Don't knock it till you try it. So the moon for me, and this has been coming up in every reading because everybody needs to do this work. It is so fucking, this is the time, man. So, if you're out in the woods on a full moon, it lights up the sky. Our ancestors used to travel during the full moon at night. If they were traveling, they were able to travel for longer on the nights of the full moon because it lit up the area so they can see in front of them. So this is the same thing. So for the moon card, I feel that this is spirit saying to you, shine a light on all your dark areas. It's time to shine the light within. Whatever parts of you that you have shame, that you have guilt, that you have self-doubt, that you have resentment, that you have anger, shine a light on those parts and do what I just said to do. Love those parts away with embracing that part of you, loving that part of you, thanking that part of you, and just saying, I don't need you anymore. Thank you. Thank you for getting me here. But I'm good now. I've got this on my own. And just watch them walk into the light. But it's got to start, you got to start doing it. The King of Fire, that's charisma, that's inspirational. There's lovers here. We've got the Lovers card here. The World in reverse, Eight of Air, and the Sun in reverse. All right. Two of Earth, balance. So I'm feeling like there is relationship here or relationships. There could be multiple. I feel like you're looking for love, Taurus. You're looking for love. And hey, that's okay. No judgment. We are all looking for love. But the love you're seeking is within yourself. The love you're seeking is within yourself. I can't, that is coming through so fucking clear right now. Thank you, Spirit. You're not going to find that in somebody else. Not until you find it in yourself first. You're going to continue to go through people and go through things and end up being by yourself until you find that love in yourself. This is time to connect and love yourself. This isn't about anybody else with this Lover's card. Spirit is telling me that really clearly right now. And for those of you that may already be in a marriage, in a relationship, Spirit is saying you need some you time. You need some you time, not to say that you need to leave them, not to say, but you need some you time. You need some meditation time. You need to connect with yourself and fall in love with yourself. And you will see how instantly your relationship is going to grow bigger than where it is even now. And by you doing the work, if your partner is not already on this path, you will watch how you inspire them to be. They're going to start seeing the glow in you, the change in you, and you are going to inspire them to take this path with you, Spirit's saying. For sure. You need to find balance, Taurus. I see relief in the future, though. I see moving on. I see hope. You're hopeful, and maybe just a small bit of it left, but there is hope within you. And I do see relief. I do see you moving on from whatever this is that you're struggling with. And for every one of you, it's going to be different. But I do see you moving on from it. This is a hard time, you guys. And doing the work is not easy. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it and make it out to be so simple, but I'm going to tell you that it is absolutely necessary. And it will change your life. And it's worth it. It really, really is. So you need to move towards that. Wherever it is that you are going to start going towards, go towards yourself. Give yourself that love that you're lacking. Give that love and that loyalty and that commitment that you are yearning for to yourself. Once you give it to yourself, then you don't need validation. You don't need anything from any outside being or thing or substance or anything, because that is the void that is being filled. You're filling your own cup. And then watch the love that comes in your life. Then you're not going to settle for just anybody, because when you do the work and you put that hard work into it and you get to know yourself and you get to forgive yourself and you get to heal yourself, you're not going to settle for just any toxic, narcissistic person. Hell no. You're gonna be with standards and boundaries, and you're going to be in a state of flow, and only those on your level, on that energy, is going to flow to you, because we need to stop chasing. That's the thing. We chase everything. We chase work, we chase money, we chase relationships, we chase everything. And we never should be in a state of survival mode. We should never be in the state of chasing. Things should flow to us effortlessly. That is the way that it's supposed to be. And when you raise your vibration, that is how things are. You'll never be without what you need. Spirit will never leave you hanging, and everything will flow to you effortlessly. When you're forcing stuff, if you're constantly calling your partner, if you're trying to force your position in your job, you're trying to force respect wherever you are, that's not for you. You are absolutely in the wrong place, and I will tell you that clearly right now. So for those of you who feel like that is what your life has been like, you're like forcing respect, you're forcing communication with your partner, you're forcing everything. It's a struggle. You always have to work at things to happen. Then you are in the wrong place. Walk away, go on a new path right now. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out. Spirit, can we clarify these cards out there for Taurus, please? Can we get some clarifiers for the sign of Taurus for the end of September? So this is this, I've opened this deck twice in the middle so that I can shuffle, and the Fool just keeps coming up. I feel like, Taurus, you're going to be on a new journey. You're going to take the leap. I do. That's what I feel. And I'm pretty sure I seen the Eight of Wands when I was shuffling. So that's going to come in fast. I feel like you're going to take the leap. I feel like Spirit has pushed a good amount of you into a corner where you feel like you have no other options. And that's wonderful. Spirit, can we get some clarifiers, please, for these cards for Taurus for the end of September? Can I get some clarifiers for Taurus, please, for the end of September? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So we got the Hermit card again. Here it is, Hermit card. Spirit is saying, spend some time by yourself, do the work, get to know yourself, get in touch with who you are, question yourself. You know, when's the last time you asked yourself, what is it that you believe in? What is it that you believe for yourself? Do you believe these things because this is what you were taught to believe since a kid, or are these valid? Are these actually your beliefs? And why? You know, when we ask ourselves questions, you'd be surprised of the broad answers that come in, and the epiphanies that you have, like, wait, hold up. That's not even my belief. Like, I don't even resonate with that anymore. And when we change our beliefs, we change everything. We change the trajectory of our life path. Okay. Because what we believe is our reality. So when you go within and you start asking yourself questions and you start questioning your belief system down to the minusculest thing, you'll be surprised with the things that you actually don't resonate with anymore, that you need to consciously unprogram yourself from, because subconsciously we don't even think about it. We don't remember that that's our belief. And that is what affects us, if that makes sense. So spending time by yourself, no social media for as long as you possibly can. Okay. And this takes time, guys. This takes work. Like, don't feel like you've got to be at some certain level right away. Like, it's not easy work. So even giving yourself 10 minutes a day where you are absolutely disconnected from the world around you, asking yourself questions, just getting to know yourself is a huge step. All right. Go into nature. If you like, I'm about to go drive 2.5 hours to go put my feet in the grass and hug a tree because I'm in the desert. Okay. That's how important it is to be in nature, to ground yourself and to connect with the earth. I drive 2 hours a few times a week to be able to do that. Okay. That's how important it is. So if you are blessed to be in an area where you can just go outside and literally just your plain bare feet walk in the grass for 5 minutes, while you just ask yourself questions, or don't ask yourself anything. Just listen for the birds, feel the air on your face, hugging a tree, putting your heart to the tree, and just being thankful to the tree. Thank you for the oxygen. Thank you for the shade. Thank you, for your beauty. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your wisdom. You will be surprised how grounded. That is the absolute fastest and best way to ground yourself, first of all, and get yourself connected back to the earth, and to open up your chakras, open up your mind to receive these messages that Spirit is trying to send you with the Four of Cups. See that hand? See how it's like just coming like from a cloud, like from nowhere? That's Spirit trying to connect with you, and you are just so closed off, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You're not even accepting the gifts and the messages that spirit and your angels are sending you, because you are so in your mind and you're so thinking about all the negative things instead of just taking a stop. Just stop. Look around you. As a matter of fact, do it right now. Like, look around you right now. What is it that you could be grateful for? Are there birds? Is there wind? Maybe there's some rain. You know, I mean, there's always something to be truly grateful for. The world is so beautiful. Mother Gaia gives us so much, you know, the sun, like there would be no life without the sun. The ocean, you know, there fire gives us heat. It cooks things. I mean, there's so much to be grateful for if you just stop and slow down a little bit, Taurus, and just take a deep breath in and look around you. You'd be surprised what you can find some joy in the moment, instead of being so negative all the time. Or even if you're not in a negative space, so to speak, busy, busy, busy. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm feeling. You're like constantly busy, always keeping yourself busy. Slow down. Spirit saying, whew, slow down, stop, let some stuff in, get to know thyself. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever is coming for you is delayed. It's delayed because you're resisting. It's delayed because you are not connecting. Okay. But there's something for you. Like Spirit's like, dude, like there is something big for you with this Ace of Pentacles. This is opportunity. This is abundance in every aspect of abundance. Okay. And this is yours. This is yours. Like you are, you're going to have comfort, luxury, self-accomplishment with this Nine of Cups. Okay, for yourself, for self-love. Like this is what you're going to feel about yourself if you connect to your higher self, if you go within and you do the work and you get into your intuition and your psychic abilities. We all are intuitive. We all are psychic. Some people are just more open and connected to receive than others. And that's of no fault of your own. We've been born into a world where we have been misinformed and misguided, programmed, indoctrinated. So, you know, this isn't of any fault of your own. And Spirit understands that. Spirit's saying, like, look, I get it. I'm trying to give you a way out, but you're so closed off to what I am showing you. You are so caught up in your own mental that you are delaying your abundance. Okay? What advice do we have for Taurus, Spirit? What do we have for Taurus for the end of September? What kind of advice do we have? Please. What advice do we have for Taurus, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Do we have any other advice for the sign of Taurus for the end of September, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's that Eight of Wands. I told you, I seen it. It finally came out. So the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. You are going through a rebirth. There's transformation in your life. Spirit's saying invest in yourself and go within. Walk away from the shadiness, the struggle of life that you have. The world is in your hands if you want it. But there's definitely a transformation of some type going on. We have the Eight of Wands, Justice, again with the Seven of Swords. That's the second one. So I feel like there's some shady business in your life. Maybe somebody's being shady to you behind your back. Maybe you're being shady to yourself. Give me a second here, you guys. The Hermit for the third time, you guys. These are different decks. The Hermit. Dude, Spirit is screaming from the top of its lungs if he had some. Go. You've got to connect to yourself. You've got to be introverted. This is a time for yourself. And maybe most of you are already doing this, but I'm not feeling like you are. I'm feeling like Spirit's saying it's fucking now, 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 now. This is the time. This is the time to go into hermit mode and to get right with yourself, to get real with yourself, to walk away from what no longer serves you, to leave that shit behind. You see this? This is the shit that he doesn't need anymore. He's walking away from it. He's just taking with him what he needs, all of the best things about him, and he's leaving this shit behind. And he's walking away. See that? Okay? And that's what you need to do. You need to go into hermit mode. You need to question yourself. You need to connect with your higher self, connect with spirit, connect with your intuition. Release what no longer serves you. Walk away. Leave it behind. All that heavy baggage, all that shadiness, all that struggle. Fucking leave it behind. What do you need it? Why are you dwelling on it? It's done. It's over with. It's in the past. We cannot change the past. We can only change how we go towards the future. So why are you still in that space? Why are you dwelling on things that you cannot change? They got you here. Be grateful. Be grateful for that. You lived another day. You got another day through the bullshit. Now change it. Only you can change it. Only you hold yourself back. Justice is in your favor. Whatever it is that you're going towards, whatever it is that you want for your life, that you're calling for, Spirit's saying it's in your favor. You got it. You got to just do it. You got to just do it. And you got to do it fast because things are coming in towards you fast. Like, you don't understand. This is the time now. Like, your struggles are not in vain. Thank you, Spirit. Your struggles are not in vain, Taurus. The shit that you've went through is not in vain. Like, all that shit that you've been through, all that hard work that you've done, all that learning of stuff that you've done, we're the living library. That's what Earth is here for. So for lifetime after lifetime into this lifetime, all of your hard work, all of the struggle, all of your pain, all of the things that you have learned along the way is within you and needs to come out because somebody else needs to hear it. You are here to help guide humanity into healing. You have a mission. You have a purpose. We all have a mission and a purpose. And somebody out there needs to hear your story, needs to hear your story and your gifts to the world. Because there is nobody else like you in this world. There is only one you. And although maybe many stories may be very similar, there is nobody else in the world like you, only you. And that's why you are unique. That's why you are special. That's why you are beautiful. And that's why your story matters. The light is within you. Everything you need is within you. Okay, look at this card, the Two of Pentacles. He's actually standing in a storm. Look at how the ocean water is. It's all like an upheaval. The ship in the back is like going, right? Look at his face. He's in discontent. He's in fear. He's in anger, you know? He's in his head. But look at his hands. He's got the pentacles in his hands and a rainbow over his head because everything he needs is within him. You are the light. You are the light. The light is within you. The wisdom is within you. The love is within you. Come and get it out. Do the work. Pull it to the surface. Release what you don't need anymore and move forward. You are this guy in this lack of energy, in this dense energy, in this self-doubt, in this anger, in this resentment, in this reminiscing of bullshit. That he doesn't even notice. He doesn't even see that, like, hello, when you put your hands up to the sky and you speak to spirit, all you have is that energy, that abundance energy and the light coming out from you because you are the light and everything you need is already within. We have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is absolutely connected. to all that is. Her energy is of intelligence and confidence. There's a fire in you. Thank you, Spirit. There is a fire in you that needs to come out. Right now it's dim. It's this little light. And it barely is holding on to a spark. It's like the red coal at the end of a fire. And it needs to come into fruition. It needs to light up again because it went dim. But there is a fire inside of you. Thank you, Spirit. This is coming directly from Source. There is a fire inside of you, and you know it. You know that you can do more. You know that there is more, that there has to be something better and different than this. And you've been working so hard towards it, maybe. And shit just keeps happening. Life just keeps happening. And it's going to continue to stay that way until you do the inner work, until you light this fire. This cycle is going to repeat. That's what it is. That's what it is. So Spirit is saying, now you know what to do. Light that fire within you. It's not going to be easy every day, but speak to your spirit guides. Speak to Spirit. When you are at that point where you're like, I just fucking cannot take it anymore. Speak. Speak to Spirit. Speak to your guides. This earth is about free will. Your spirit guides want to intervene. Trust and believe me, they are with you 24/7. They know everything about you. There is nothing that you do that they are not there to witness. But because of free will, they can't intervene unless you ask. You have to reach out to them and ask them, please help me. Please intervene. Please, when I can't see something for myself, see it for me and intervene. Spirit says you know what you got to do. It's up to you whether you do it. There is abundance for you. There is so much there for you. You have a fire, a gift, and something inside of you. And I know that you know it. And the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting to hear your story, to use your gifts. So don't be selfish. Don't hold it away from the world, because there's other people out there that are hurting just like you, that need you. Need to hear your voice, your story. Are you going to share it? Are you going to heal yourself so that you can then turn around and help heal others, help guide others? However that may look for you. For everybody, it will be different. Ask yourself questions. Get to know yourself. Please always feel free to leave me comments below if you have any questions, if you want to just vent, if you want to connect with me somehow. I'm here too, You don't have to do this alone. Spirit's saying you're not alone, and you're not alone. You're not alone. You are so divinely loved and protected. It's insane. And you may not feel that right now, but at the same time, you've got to take your footsteps forward. You've got to do your part, and then Spirit will just wrap that energy right around you. Let's get some messages from the Ascended Masters deck. I'm going to leave that message there like that. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September, please? What do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September? What advice do we have, Spirit, please? What advice? What advice do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September? Inner strength. Can I get two more, Spirit, for the sign of Taurus for the end? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We have Kuan Yin, care and compassion, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. And that resonates with what I just said. Are you going to do the work and then in return share your gift, share your story to help others in your situation? Choose to be love. Spirit is saying, do what is right for everyone involved. When you heal yourself, you heal others. What you do to others, you do to yourself. What you do to yourself, you do to others. So when you heal yourself, you inspire others around you and you help raise the vibration of the earth and you help others. Okay? When you offer a helping hand, because now you know yourself, now you are confident, you've asked yourself the questions, you've answered the questions, you've released what you need to release, you've done the work. Now you're confident. So now you can go forward helping somebody else. Whereas I used to look at myself as a victim as well. Like, how the fuck can I help that person when I'm fucked up myself? I don't look at myself like that no more. I've done the work. I know myself. I know the answers to myself. I know what I've overcame. I know my fucking strengths and my struggles, my addictions, my attachments are now the main fire source so that I can turn back and help others, because I'm not talking from a place of a book. I'm talking from my own self experience. I know what you feel. The light in me sees the light in you. And now I can give back for those that are now where I was at however long ago. And that is the cycle. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself, and trust the good in others. See the light in the world. I feel like you're in such a dark place for most of you, and for everybody that's going to look different. And I know there's been struggle and there's been chaos in the world, and I know that you've seen an ugly side of the world, but if you stay in that place, then that is what your reality is going to be. But when you expand your mind and you expand your heart and you open it to love, and you see the good in people, you see the light in people, it changes your reality. It truly, truly does. You have to trust the process. You have to trust yourself. You have to see the love and the goodness in yourself. We all have good qualities. You know, there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. There's only lessons and blessings. Like, spirit doesn't make mistakes. So how could you think that you are a mistake and that your life was a mistake, or that you make all these mistakes? Like, spirit doesn't mess up. Spirit didn't mess up by making you. Like, you're not like this, like, fractured, or what's the word I'm looking for, spirit? You're not some broken doll that is gonna find at the 99-cent store because you can't sell it at fucking, you know, whatever. Like, you're not broken. You needed these experiences. You needed these lessons so that you can go forward. And let me tell you, the harder the struggle, the better the gift. Yeah. So trust in yourself, find the good in yourself, find the love in yourself, and then see that in others. And trust the journey, trust the process, see the light in the world. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. I mean, look, I can't make this shit up, bro. Okay? This all resonates together. This message is in complete alignment. You're going to take what you want from it or you're not. If you're still here at this point, then you absolutely want to take the step forward. You want the change. You want to have this wonderful, abundant life that is peaceful and loving. You want to help others get to that place. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what you want, because you're still here and you're still listening to me. So for that in itself, give yourself a pat on the back. Feel good about yourself. Find your inner strength. You're a fucking beast. If you've made it this far in your life, you're a beast. You're a fucking warrior. What are you crying about? Get over it. Do the work. You can't feel what you felt by facing your shit. You're not going to relive that experience. You're looking at it from a third party. Okay. So you're not going through the experience again. That's going to hurt you and break you down. You're looking at it in your mind's eye from a third party perspective. So you're either going to see a new epiphany on it, a new way to look at it. You're just going to release it and let it go. It can't be there lingering in the background anymore if you faced it, if you brought it to the light and shined your third eye on it. So do it. Find your inner strength. You're so fucking strong. I'm going to read this one from the book because I feel like there's a deeper message. Just give me a minute to find it, you guys. Bridget. Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cernunnos. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of the holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that is important for our growth. And as herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flames to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new projects you have in mind, and for support and fertility. Your spiritual fire is growing within. What the fuck did I say? Did I not say that you have a fire within that's dim that needs to fucking reappear? Like, I said that. This is confirmation. Like, dude, I can't make this shit up. I'm going to read that again. Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Dude, I just said this shit. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fairy goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Yeah. I'm going to read Faith also. I'm going to read Faith. So faith is humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world, okay? Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael, my favorite saint Michael, and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she is all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love, and that if we begin to see the good in others, then we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformations and feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. Ego's not the friend, guys. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. Fuck out everybody else. Fuck the outside of you. Trust yourself, for real. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. Didn't I say that shit too, dude? This is confirmation. for everything I just said and read in these cards. So Spirit is basically, when I asked him for advice with these cards for you, he is confirmation for what I've been telling you in this reading. And I hope that this finds who it needs. I hope that you do take these steps forward. Remember, you are a beast. You are a warrior. You've been through the struggle and you've overcame so much shit. This is your path to freedom, to self-enlightenment, to peace, to calm, to love, to abundance. This is the path to everything you have been asking and waiting for. All you got to do is take those first few steps and let Spirit lead you the rest of the way. And I hope that you guys do this. Remember, I am here for you. You can always contact me in the comments below. You can find me at Life on the Other Side on my Facebook page. You can find me on Instagram at Life on the Other Side and TikTok as well. So I'm going to leave this reading here. We're going to get a color card real quick. I do want to pull a color card. My mistake. This is for Taurus for the end of September. What do we have, Spirit? What color do we have for the sign of Taurus for the end of September? Indigo. Indigo is your third eye chakra. It is clarity. It is vision. It is clarity. It is seeing beyond the veil. It is seeing into the future. It is seeing your focus, what you want. It is clarity. Your third eye is opening up with this card. You probably are in a fog of where you want to be, what you want, or but you just don't believe it for you. Your third eye is opening. You're getting that clarity. You're going to see it for yourself here soon if you're not already. Improve your vision. Wear indigo. See this color in your mind's eye. Do any kind of chakra activations you can for your third eye. Meditation is the best. I'm going to read this from the book and then we are going to close out this. Indigo helps with anything affecting your head, eyes, ears, or nose. Those are your senses, right? Important ones too. So yeah. It also treats mental and emotional disorders such as ADD, anxiety, and depression. Use indigo for problems with insomnia and to release stress and tension. So you can find third eye chakra meditations and healing music on YouTube. So if you're going through it, you can always get on YouTube and just put in third eye chakra meditation or healing music, and that it'll come up. Okay. Wear purple, wear indigo, maybe put something over your eyes if you're having trouble sleeping at night with this color. It helps release stress and tension. When you visualize indigo, it provides a sense of clarity and purpose. So you can visualize indigo rays, okay, this color. You can visualize indigo rays to improve your visions and to make your dreams a reality. Focus on your eyes as they are tired or are they heavy? Are they light or are they relaxed? Imagine indigo light penetrating your eyes, filling any dark spots in your field of vision and dissipating them. Place your palms on your eyes and gently hold them there for a few minutes, allowing your eyes to relax completely. Visualize something in the future that you would like to create and then freeze it as if it were a beautiful painting. Now place that vision into an indigo bubble and allow it to float into the middle of the world, shining its energy from there. You can say something like, Divine Intelligence, please allow what I have seen in my vision to manifest in the perfect time and in the perfect way. There you go, Taurus. I hope this finds whoever this is for. Thank you so much for allowing me to share these wonderful messages with you guys. I am truly, truly grateful. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. I have a lot of videos coming out for you. Again, like, share, comment below. It really helps the algorithm so more people can get this message. Leave me some comments below. Let me know how this resonated with you, if it did. Until next time, I send you so much love and light.